Hello everyone, welcome to the class of Health and Physical Education Unit 5 Children and Sports. And today's topic we are having, that is postural deformity. In that we are going to learn related to knock knees, bow legs and rounded shoulders. Now the word, first we are going to start with the knock knee. The word itself tells us knock knee, that means that both the knees are touching each other, where you may find out the knees are touching with each other and there is a difference or there is a gap between both the ankles. So knock knee is one of the major postural deformities where both the knees knock or touch each other. The person faces difficulty while standing, walking and running. The gap between the ankles goes on increasing. Those who suffer from the knock knee cannot be a good player and may not be selected for the defense. Here the last statement tells very clear, because they cannot be a good player, because the person, those who are while walking or while running, if the knees are touching with each other, the chances of the person is there that he may fall down on ground while running or while walking. So here he must take a lots of care when he used to move, because here you cannot find out the proper movement due to this knock knee, whereas such types of person may not be selected for the defense also, because whenever you are going for the defense selection, so due to the knock knee you will be eliminated from the participation of this defense. Then we are having the causes. What are the causes why the person may suffer from the knock knee? There are the causes like lack of balanced diet. First of all, that if we are not taking the proper diet, then there are the chances that a person may suffer from the knock knee due to lack of vitamin D, calcium and phosphorus in our diet. Then due to the rickets, the chronic illness, due to obesity, flat foot and carrying heavy weight in the early age. So these are the causes because of which the person may suffer from this knock knee problem. So balanced diet is must. That means whatever we are taking in our diet, that should be proper. That should include vitamins, calcium, phosphorus. These all should be included in our diet. Then we should be, if the person is suffering from the chronic illness also, he may suffer from the knock knee. Then flat foot due to the obesity, due to the heavy weight, the weight on our limbs, lower limbs, you can find out that our knees used to get inward, excessive inward bending of the knees you may find out. Then we are having the precautions. What precautions you are going to take if you are having the knock knee? So you must take the balanced diet. The baby should not be forced in the early age for walking or even for standing also. So these are the precautions which a person must follow in order to avoid the knock knee. Then there are the various remedies which a person should take into consideration to treat this deformity, like horse riding. If you are having knock knee, that means your knees are touching with each other. When you are going for horse riding, you may have a benefit that it will be helpful to avoid the knock knee. So horse riding is one of the best exercise. Then perform Gaumukhasan and Padmasan. Gaumukhasan has been performed placing the one knee on the another one. Then we are having Padmasan, bending the knees, and you need to sit in a bending position where you can find out it is a lotus position. So this is also one of the beneficial asan for the knock knee. Then keep pillow between both the knees. Whenever you go for a sleep, in between both the knees you should keep the pillow. Then use walking calipers. You may find out that the person, those who are having the limbs problem, those who are suffering from the handicap, so they are using the calipers in order to move, so that they can move freely without using any other devices. So using the walking calipers, because the calipers are being fit on your knees, which is helpful so that the knees may not touch with each other. So use of the caliper is also one of the option to avoid the knock knee. Then we are having use of the cod liver, may be beneficial up to some extent. Cod liver oil is also one of the beneficial for that, the person, those who are suffering from the knock knee. So these are the remedies, causes and precautions which we have learned for the knock knee. Now let us move to the next topic, that is bow legs. So you can see in the picture, the first picture, where you can see that both the knees are totally opposite to each other, where you can find out the bend of the knees, bending from the knees in a bow shape. So second position is considered as a normal, the first one is being considered as a bow legs. So here the bow legs is a postural deformity in the opposite to the knock knee. It is also known as an genu valgum, or it is known as an genu varum. There is a wide gap between both the knees when standing with the feet together. These deformities can be easily seen when an individual walks or run. So there is a difference you can find out here. Those who are having, because this is also one of the deformity, the person cannot be a good sports person, those who are suffering from the bow legs, because you can find out that there will be you cannot find out a proper movement while running, because there should be a very flow, smooth movement should be there when you are going to walk or when you are going to run. So here the person, those who are suffering from the bow legs, they are also not been considered one of the good sports person. So there are the various causes why the bow legs person used to suffer from the bow legs, due to the deficiency of the calcium and phosphorus in the bones, as the bones are weak, and as due to the obesity, due to the heavy weight, due to the weight on our knees, the knees may bend outward. So long bone becomes soft, hence they be bent outward. Due to deficiency of vitamin D, as we have learned for the knock knees, the same deficiency of calcium, vitamin D and phosphorus. Then due to the obesity and forcing the baby to walk at the early age. Whenever we should not force the baby to walk at the early age, or we should not place weight on such types of small children, because due to the carrying the heavy weight also, the person or a child can suffer from the bow legs. There are the precautions are being there, opposites of the causes, that is, don't force the baby to walk at the early age. Intake of the balanced diet, that is vitamin D and calcium and phosphorus, they should intake in their diet. Vitamin D, which we get from the natural sunlight. Medicines are also been available, because with the help of the medicines, the vitamin D are being consumed nowadays. Calcium and phosphorus, it should be taken in our in our diet, it should be included. Avoid the obesity. If the person is obese, they should avoid the obesity, they should maintain the diet, they should go for exercise, so that they may not suffer from these bow legs. Now there are the various remedies, which are the following various remedies which should be taken into consideration to treat the bow legs. Now first is balanced diet should be taken. A person should take a balanced diet where it should be included like vitamin D, calcium and phosphorus in their diet. Then walking on the inner edge of the feet, as the feet when we are walking, we should walk in the inner edge of the feet, that is opposite to the flat foot, like it's like a flat foot. The person, those who are suffering from the flat foot problem, so those who are having flat foot, that means that they should walk in the inner edge of their feet. Then walk by bending the toes inward, a little bit toes inward, ankle part outside. A person should walk bending the toes inward. Then vitamin D is taken in a required amount with the help of the natural sunlight or through the medicines. So to avoid these bow legs, these are the remedies a person should follow. One of the best exercise, sit on a chair, place the book in between both the legs and hold that book, and you need to lift your both the legs up and down without moving the book from your knees. So this is one of the exercise which has been helpful for this bow legs also. So you can see that there are the various causes, precautions and remedies which a person should follow. The remedies a person should follow. So on the basis of this, you can prepare the note, and we are going to move on the next point, that is rounded shoulders. So with the help of the picture, you can see the first picture shows that rounded shoulder, where the person used to lean a little bit forward like kyphosis. We have learned in the spinal curvature deformity. Then afterwards, it can be this rounded shoulder can be fixed by doing the exercise, different exercise, standing on the door, placing both the arms on the side, and like push-ups, moving your body further, chest outside the door. It should be practiced. This is also one of the best exercise. Place both the hands behind and move your chest forward. Your shoulder should be pushed backward. So there are rounded shoulders become the round, and sometimes they seems to be bent forward. Whenever the person used to sit on a chair, they used to lean forward. So most of the position the person used to suffer due to this posture. The person may suffer from the lack of oxygen, So the posture and the deformity, you can find out that a person may suffer from many other health problems then afterwards. There are the various causes like sitting, standing and walking in a bent position. These are the cause of the round shoulder. Rounded shoulders may be due to the heredity. If they are having in a family, if anyone is having, either parents they are having, the chances of is more that child should also may also suffer from this rounded shoulder. That means it should may be due to the heredity. Then lack of proper exercise related to the shoulder. A person is not doing the proper exercise, workout is not done for the shoulders, so due to that improper workout or exercise, the person may suffer from the rounded shoulder. Then wearing the tight clothes. Many of them nowadays, you can see that people are wearing tight clothes they used to wear to give a proper to show themselves having a body in a good structure or good shape. So wearing the tight clothes is also one of the cause of the rounded shoulder. Then improper sitting posture. If the person is not sitting properly, their spine should be straight, their neck should be straight, chest should be outward, a shoulders little bit back. This is the correct posture. If they are not maintaining that posture, the sitting posture is not proper, or standing posture is also not proper, then a person may suffer from the rounded shoulder. There are the various precautions the person should take, that is opposite to the causes. That is, avoid tight fitting clothes, avoid wearing the tight fitting clothes, wear loose clothes, so that you can have a proper movement of the hands, your body, your back, your shoulders. Proper movement is there, so that movement do not bind. Then don't sit or walk or stand in a bend position. Whenever you sit, walk or stand, don't avoid the position of bending position. Then avoid sitting on a uncomfortable furniture. If the furniture is not comfortable, if your desk is high and your chair is at the lower place, so there is a difference between the height, or the chair might be at the height, or your desk is low and you need to bend forward, you need to lean forward, and then afterwards you need to write down or you need to do your work. So if the furniture is uncomfortable, then also the person may suffer from the rounded shoulders. Then we are having the remedies. There are the remedies which are to be taken into consideration to treat the rounded shoulder. The remedies are that keep your tip of the finger on your shoulders and rotate your elbow in a clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. That is, placing both the either you can have all 5 fingers together, place it on your shoulders and you need to rotate. You need to touch your elbows with each other in front of your chest, and then you need to rotate on the sidewards on both the direction in clockwise and as well as anti-clock directions. It can be avoided. Then hang or hold in an horizontal bar for some times. You need to hang on the horizontal bar so that you can get a proper stretch on the shoulder as well as the back scapula muscle, scapula also. Then afterwards we are having that perform Chakrasana and Dhanurasana. These are the one of the best exercise asanas which a person should perform. Chakrasana, you can see that the chest will be leaning forward, your shoulders will be backward, holding your both the legs. So there will be a proper exercise for your shoulders as well as for your chest, and you can move further your chest so that you may do not suffer from the problem of this rounded shoulder. Dhanurasana is also one of the asana which a person should perform. So these asanas a person should perform. Then you also should do Ardha Chakrasana or Ardha Chakrasana while standing both the feet, keeping the gap between both the feet, raising both the hands, and you need to bend on your left side as well as on your right side to stretch the proper shoulder. So these are the remedies the person should follow in order to avoid the rounded shoulders. So there are the various causes, precautions and the remedies the person must need to take care of that. And with the help of this, with the help of the causes, how there are the corrective measures through which you can avoid these rounded shoulders. So on the basis of all this, you can prepare the notes. So today's topic we have learned related to the knock knee, related to the bow legs and rounded shoulders. Corrective measures you can see in the remedies and the precautions. Or the remedies you can also find out which is going to help on the opposite direction of all these deformities, opposite direction. For example, if you are having the rounded shoulders, that means that you need to take out your chest outside and shoulder behind. So you can see in the second posture, it is the correct posture. Second one is the correct posture. So you can avoid this. If you are having the bow legs, then you need to practice while placing the. You need to walk inward, inner feet, so that, and you need to walk on your toes inside, inward, as well as ankle a little bit outside. So you can avoid. Whereas or the knock knee, horse riding is one of the best position. Placing the pillow between both the knees is also one of the best. So with us we can find out that which are the beneficial exercise which is going to avoid this deformity. We can fix all these deformities. On the basis of this, you can prepare the notes. Thank you.